fuck is going down, everybody? It's your boy, Mr.Sauceman X, checking back at you niggas with another goddamn video today. So anyways, man, I'm finally back with another philosophy video, and I know for a fact that I have a feeling that my YouTube channel was finally off of the shadow ban because I intentionally did not promote my latest video as much about racism, but I have a feeling that my YouTube channel is not shadow banned simply because I put minimal promotion in the fucking comment section and I was still able to get the amount of views. I was still able to gain a substantial amount of views over the first few days. So that is some great fucking news because I have a feeling that right now my YouTube channel is finally and officially off the shadow ban, okay? It's officially off the shadow ban. So from this point on, I will literally go full-fledged when it comes to promoting the fucking content. So expect a lot more videos, a lot more philosophy videos because I have a lot of videos planned, and expect a lot more subscribers coming soon because I feel like I'm gonna get the views that I deserve based off how many times I promote this shit in the comment section. So I'm gonna be going the fuck off in the promotions, and it's gonna be some crazy ass shit. So hopefully this is a series of plenty of more philosophy videos that will lead to plenty of more subscribers and a lot more fucking greatness of this goddamn channel. So subscribe to the channel if you're fucking new because I'm gonna be uploading lots of philosophy videos in this bitch. But since I'm barely starting, okay? Since I'm barely starting with these philosophy videos, I feel like I should start fucking basic, okay? And then eventually lead it up to even more questionable philosophy videos. But at the end of the day, okay, let me just get started with this fucking shit, okay? Let me get started with this shit. So you already see it by the title. And I know that this video is going to have a lot more of a political incentive to it, considering the fact this is literally basically just more of like a philosophy or more of like a personal opinion thing that it has to do with politics. But of course, a lot of politics is associated with this video, so this isn't really considered a political video. But at the end of the day, a lot of politicians, a lot of people that talk about politics do talk about this issue. Now, I'm actually pretty fucking surprised that I have not actually talked about this issue at all, ever, on my entire YouTube channel. The entire history of my channel, I have never talked about this fucking issue, because I do somewhat have strong beliefs about this fucking shit, but you already see it by the title, and you already see it, my nigga. It is about abortion, okay? It is about fucking abortion, so this is pretty much not even that hard to explain, and it's a goddamn shit, because there's a lot of people out there who actually support fucking abortion. I have a feeling that a lot of people that are watching this video will agree and, you know, have some of the similar opinions, but I don't even know, maybe some people would actually defer from this fucking shit, but you already see it by the title. Abortion is fucking murder, okay? Literally, abortion is fucking murder, and I do not know why people, like even people who are anti-abortion, I have a feeling a lot of people who are anti-abortion take it too lightly, okay? I have a feeling that a lot of people who are anti-abortion take it very lightly, and they don't even take it as seriously as it actually really fucking is, my nigga, because at the end of the day, simply, just to start things off, abortion is basically fucking murder, okay? As you see it by the title, abortion is literally fucking murder. And all people do, okay, when they're actually, you know, surgeons, okay, when they actually do a surgical abortion, they literally fucking assist in murder. I do not know why this shit is legal. I do not know why people aren't making as much of a big deal about it, okay? It's honestly fucking ridiculous, but at the end of the day, abortion is fucking murder, okay? Now, here's one of the main points, okay? Here's one of the main fucking things. Why the fuck do people not take abortion so much seriously when at the same fucking time, whenever there's like, you see, okay, I don't think it really happens as much anymore, but it used to happen, okay? I remember like a fucking 60 years ago, what was her name? Fucking Casey Anthony or some shit like that, murders her fucking child. All these fucking stories about, okay, on investigation, discovery, whatever. All these fucking stories about people murdering their fucking child, killing their fucking child just because they didn't want them. And everyone's looking at them as crazy fucking monsters and fucking killers and fucking murderers, and, you know, they're murdering innocent children. And why does everybody make a big deal about that and think that that's so immoral and wrong, but they don't say the same shit about abortion? Because at the end of the day, here's the main point, is that abortion is literally the same exact shit as murdering a toddler. It is literally, it's because you're literally murdering a defenseless person, okay? At the end of the day. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, you're a deferring opinion. They're going to be like, oh, well, you know, Mr.Sauceman X, you know, whatever, well, you know, abortion, you know what I'm saying? It should be legal because, you know, it's a fetus and doesn't have any human rights or whatever because it's a fetus or whatever. But that is honestly fucking ridiculous, okay? That is honestly fucking ridiculous. And there's probably going to be some people saying that abortion is literally the equivalent to birth control or whatever, but that is obviously fucking ridiculous because when the fucking fetus inside of a woman's womb is growing, okay, it literally starts to develop a fucking heart and a brain within the first few goddamn weeks of an actual pregnancy. It literally starts to form into a human being. And don't even get me started with the fucking late trimester shit when it comes to abortions, because it's even fucking worse, okay? It comes to a point where it's literally the same exact extent as a human being. It's still a human being. It's still gonna, if it was born, it would literally be to the same exact extent of a human being. Okay, that's number one. Number two, and more importantly, it is literally the same exact, it's literally should be held to the same exact extent as a fucking murder. Because at the end of the day, I don't know how people can deny this shit, okay? The definition of murder, the actual true definition of a murder is killing someone with an intent. So how can somebody, a woman who wants to get an abortion and has fucking doctors that are perfectly willing to there's literally doctors out there that abort thousands of fucking fetuses, abort hundreds of fucking fetuses not on a daily basis, but you already know, on a yearly basis. They abort all of these fucking fetuses for a fucking living. They're literally assisting in murder. That's all an abortion is. When it comes to a medical standpoint, all an abortion is an assisted murder. So these people are literally allowing murder to fucking happen just because the woman doesn't want their child. And here's one of the main things. And this is the main hypocrisy. I got two more main hypocrisies to talk about. But the main fucking hypocrisy about this shit is, let's say, for example, if a woman is pregnant, okay, for example, if a woman is pregnant and she wants an abortion and she's already 9 months pregnant and her water is literally about to break, but she finally made the decision that she did not want to have a child, and she goes ahead and the child is already born, is it legal for her to kill the fucking child after he or she was born? If you think that that is immoral, and if you think that's wrong for doctors to kill and murder a child that was actually fucking born, how can you, and you think that that's immoral, and you think that's wrong, and you think that's murder, how can you be pro-abortion when it's literally the same exact fucking thing, but inside of a fetus? It is ridiculous, okay? You're literally getting rid of someone's human rights. You're basically murdering somebody that does not deserve to be murdered, and it should be held to the same exact extent as a murder. By that logic, newborn children, mothers who don't want their children should be able to just freely murder their fucking children. They should murder, any children that they want, that they do not want to have. They should be perfectly able to end their fucking life just because they don't want them. And I know a lot of dumbass motherfuckers be like, oh, this is about women's rights. Right to murder people? Right to murder their own fucking children? Do women really have that much rights? At the end of the day, it's a fetus inside of a fucking womb. It should be held to the same exact extent. The fetus deserves to have the same exact rights as a human. So why the fuck are you saying that it's okay? Okay, the fucking thing, it's a fucking fetus, okay? It's basically a human being inside of a womb, and it literally has every fucking right to live. So why do they think it's bad? And that's another fucking thing. Another fucking point in this. The second hypocrisy that I was talking about is that if someone has a child, okay, if say for example, there's a relationship going on, and then a woman gets pregnant, and then the guy, okay, the baby's father, does not want to have the child, and he basically beats the shit out of her until she has a miscarriage, should that be considered murder? If you think that should be considered murder, then abortion's murder. It's basically it. That's all you're doing. That's all a surgical abortion is. You're basically assisting someone in murder just because of a woman's rights. Like, oh, it's my body. I can do whatever I want with it. No, okay, literally, it should be considered murder in my opinion, and it is honestly fucking ridiculous. It should be held to the same exact extent as a murder, because at the end of the day, you're killing someone with an intent. You're killing a fetus with an intent. You're killing a human being with an intent, and it's literally should be held to the same exact fucking standard. And it's funny how people, it's ridiculous, okay? It's ridiculous. It's like laws don't apply to them, okay? And I know that people are going to be like, oh, what if the woman is raped or some shit like that, and she does not want to have the child for whatever reason, she should, be able to do that shit. No! It literally should not, okay, because at the end of the day, murder is fucking illegal. I do not know why that this is like the only fucking exception where it's okay to murder a child. I honestly do not know why. It is ridiculous, and it's honestly ridiculous. If you have a child and you don't fucking want it, put it in an orphanage. Put it in a fucking foster home. That's literally all you have to do. So it is just fucking ridiculous, okay? By this logic, if you think that it's okay for an abortion to actually happen, it's just like saying all murder should be okay. And that's one of the main fucking points. Okay, I forgot to mention this goddamn point. I'm glad I'm about to fucking mention it, but that's the main fucking point. If somebody, okay, people are gonna say like, oh, well, if abortion doesn't exist, or, if they ban surgical abortion, which, by the way, that's what I think should happen. I think all surgical abortion should be abolished, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is basically just assisting in murder. That's all you do when you're a doctor and you do surgical abortion. You're assisting in murder. You're assisting in something that should be fucking illegal. But I know that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, regardless, like if they ban abortion, which abortion should be banned totally in my opinion, but since by that logic, that's another thing. By that fucking logic, we should basically just say that hitmen should be legal, okay? If you think that abortion should be legal in a medical standpoint, you're basically admitting that hitmen should be legal. Because if somebody doesn't want someone to live, you should just get them and fucking fucking kill them. That should be legal by that fucking logic, but it's honestly ridiculous. But at the end of the fucking day, surgical abortion, okay, people are gonna be like, oh, you know, if you ban surgical abortion, you don't allow it, they're gonna find a way. People who don't want to have children, they're gonna find a way to get an abortion anyways, so it might as well no reason to even fucking try making it illegal. That is honestly fucking ridiculous. So by that fucking logic, we should just make all murder legal. By that fucking logic, we should just make all murder legal, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, we all know murder is illegal, but people do it all the fucking time. People murder people all the fucking time and get away with it and get caught for it, but murder is illegal, but it still happens. So by that logic, we should just make all murder fucking legal. Like it's a fucking purge or some shit like that. We should just let everybody purge everybody because they're just gonna kill everybody anyways. Literally the same exact fucking concept, but people don't look at it in that fucking light because they do not consider unborn children actual fucking human beings. But it is honestly ridiculous. So at the end of the day, that's all it is. You're basically assisting in murder. That's all you're doing when you are fucking when you're supporting abortion. When you're supporting abortion, not only when you're supporting abortion, but when you're actually getting an abortion, okay, you're basically murdering somebody that does not deserve to be murdered in the worst way possible because it wasn't even a born child, doesn't even have a chance to have a fucking life. And it's literally should be held to the same exact extent as a fucking toddler or a 2-year-old or a fucking newborn getting murdered by somebody else with an intent. Because at the end of the day, it should be held to the same standard because it's murder because they're killing someone with an intent. It's honestly ridiculous. So tell me what you think in the comment section of this fucking shit. It's your boy, the Sauceman X. I'm checking the fucking out of here. Peace.